There are over 500 different shark species. A few stand out like something straight out of a comic book. And we are going to talk about 4 of those sharks. One has 360-degree vision. One moves faster than any fish in the ocean. One that can live for centuries. And one that bites a perfect circle. These aren't just sharks. These are superpowered predators forged by millions of years of evolution. And we're going to break down these superpowered sharks and the comic book characters they are most like. I'm glad you're here. This is going to be a fun one. Have you ever looked at a hammerhead shark and thought, what the hell is the deal with its head? Well, their head isn't just weird, it's weaponized and there for a reason. There are actually 9 different species of hammerhead sharks, and each one has their own version of that wild-shaped head. But they all share one thing. Cephalofoil. Cephalofoil. So a wide, flat head that is shaped like a sledgehammer. And this head shape gives them some legit superpowers. First, they have a 360-degree vertical vision. With the eyes out of the end of their heads, they can see both above and below at the same time. The cephalofoil is packed with electroceptors, sensors that help them detect electrical signals coming from other animals. It's built-in radar. And with the built-in radar, they are even able to detect rays beneath the sand. And one of the coolest things that I recently learned, just like you see in the video here, hammerheads will pin the ray to the bottom of the ocean with their large flat head. Then they're able to scoop it up with their jaws and take it for a meal. It's all really fascinating. Also, while some sharks are known as lone hunters, hammerheads are known to hang out in large schools, sometimes hundreds at a time. The smallest species of hammerhead is called a bonnethead, which maxes out around 3 feet. The largest, the great hammerhead, one of the largest predatory sharks in the world. They can get to almost 20 feet long. And the comic character matchup for a hammerhead, the shark is basically Daredevil, one of my personal favorites. They are tuned into a world the rest of us can't picture, with a sixth sense that none of us can see. They are weird looking, but in this case, weird works. Now this isn't just the fastest shark, this is the fastest fish in the ocean. The shortfin Mako has been clocked in around 50 miles an hour in bursts. It doesn't just swim, it launches. This thing can leap 20 feet out of the water chasing prey. And its closest relative, the great white shark. It's basically a sleek, turbocharged cousin of the great white. And why are they the fastest fish in the ocean? They're built like a torpedo, streamlined, low drag, and all muscle. Its skin is covered in tiny dermal denticles, tiny tooth-like scales that reduce drag. And it's one of the few sharks that is partially warm-blooded, meaning that it can heat up its muscles for explosive speed and stamina. Now, some people will throw out marlin or sailfish as the fastest fish in the ocean, but their speeds are always just estimates. The Mako, its speed has been measured and documented. Tagging data confirms that it is the fastest fish. They aren't small either. Makos typically get up to around 10 to 12 feet long, with some reaching over 1,200 pounds. This is a pretty obvious comic character matchup here. The Mako is obviously the Flash. Insanely fast, relentless, and always in motion. I guess the only difference is that Makos come with rows of razor-sharp serrated teeth. But here's an interesting thing, Makos cannot stop. They need to swim to breathe, so they are always moving, always hunting, and always charging forward. Let's charge forward and take it to this hunka. This is Dave, co-host of Force of Nature podcast, and he's going to tell us a bit about our sponsor.
This episode is brought to you by Leaf Engineering, a company that grows leaves together of all shapes and colors, whether small or big. We are the most biodiverse engineering company on the planet. Whether you're looking for shade or beauty or reaching new heights, with us, the sky's the limit. Leaf Engineering.
Our next shark is slow, it's cold, it's blind, and it might be over 500 years old. I'm talking about the Greenland Shark, one of the most mysterious and ancient creatures in the ocean. They live in the deep icy waters of the North Atlantic and Arctic Oceans. They move at a crawl at less than 2 miles an hour, and they are built to last. Greenland sharks hold the record for the longest living vertebrae on Earth. Radiocarbon dating of their eye lenses suggests that they can live to around 400 or 500 years old. Some have probably been alive longer than the United States itself. That's so weird to think about. Maybe there were some alive even when Shakespeare was alive. They are not small sharks either. Greenland sharks can grow to around 20 feet long and they can get up to 2,200 pounds. Now, they're not aggressive, but they are definitely predators. Their diet includes fish, squid, and there have even been documented cases of reindeer and even polar bear found in their stomachs. Now, possibly scavenged from the sea floor, or they got them themselves. They drift through freezing darkness, often blind from eye parasites. With incredibly slow metabolisms, no rush, and no natural predators. They thrive in the deep where almost nothing else goes. And their flesh, it's toxic to humans. Eating one raw could cause death. In Iceland, people actually bury and ferment the meat for months just to make it edible. If anybody listening has actually tried Greenland shark before, please let us know what it's like in the comments. But they aren't fast, they aren't flashy, and it doesn't have to be. The shark wins by just staying alive. And the Greenland Shark's comic character matchup, I'm going with Vandal Savage. Kind of a deep dive character, but I promise it fits. And on to our last superpowered shark. This one is only 20 inches long, and this shark leaves a perfect circle wound in other ocean animals. Say hello to the cookie cutter shark.
Hey y'all, come look at this.
It's a small deep-sea vampire with a surgical bite. It lives in deep tropical oceans and uses bioluminescence to attract prey, lighting up most of its body to blend in with the light above, while leaving a dark patch around its throat that mimics a small fish. And then when something gets close, boom! It latches on with suction lips, bites down with razor-sharp, saw-like teeth, then rotates its entire body like a drill till it carves out a perfect circle. Its lower jaw has a row of hooked teeth that are made to lock in and twist, while the rest of its body spins to finish the cut. And it's not even a killer, it just wants a chunk of flesh out. They've bitten dolphins, whales, tuna, even great white sharks, anything they can get their jaws on. It's one of the few sharks that goes after animals way larger than itself and gets away with it. The comic character match, I know it's a little bit of a stretch, but we're gonna go with Blade. Stealthy, strategic, and deadly in the dark. With perfect circle bites, like a vampire, it mostly works. And those are our 4 superpowered sharks. If sharks have their own Justice League, or Avengers, or I'd probably go with Suicide Squad. Well, we just met the founding members. Let me know which superpowered shark is your favorite down in the comments. And if there's a shark you think deserves a spot on the team, let me know as well. And if you want more long-form content, go ahead and check out Force of Nature podcast. We have over 130 episodes with many more to come. Be sure to like and subscribe. I'm Matthew D. Hamilton. And remember, nature is random and chaotic.